Another story that's been making headlines: homes washing into the ocean and sand dunes disappearing. Just about all of us have seen the video of homes on North Carolina's Outer Banks falling victim to Mother Nature. The rough current from hurricanes Humberto and Imelda caused 9 homes in Buxton to become debris littering the coast. Geologists say it's Mother Nature reclaiming what's hers.
With the erosion, it's not really a natural disaster until somebody builds there. It's going through a natural process. The shoreline, the shape of the topography of that portion of North Carolina is so flat that as we incur sea level rise from climate change, the shoreline is naturally going to retreat.
Now, that is Scott Hippensteel, a geologist at UNC Charlotte. He says homes should never have been built on the coast in the first place. Most people enjoy visiting the beach, and he says that's what we should do, not build on it. Beaches naturally erode, and the salt water accelerates corrosion of building materials.
In Charlotte, we were smart enough to take all of the most dangerous places to build. Those would be along our streams and on the floodplains. We zoned those as greenways to prohibit people from building there. And as a result, we have these wonderful open natural spaces that everybody can use. I use the greenways all the time. Along the coastline, we didn't do that. We chose instead to sell them as private lots, and people build million-dollar homes there in completely inappropriate places to build in the face of nature and in the face of what we know will naturally happen over time.
Now, what does all this mean? Let's take a look at the numbers real quick. Now, according to AccuWeather, the Outer Banks have lost roughly 675 feet of shoreline since 1987. That comes out to an average of 10 to 15 feet of coast per year. That's far faster than most U.S. shorelines. Here's a look at how they compare. Outer Cape Cod loses an average of 3 feet per year of shoreline. Both Florida's Atlantic and Gulf Coast lose just over 1.5 feet per year. The same goes for New England and Mid-Atlantic coast. So how does North Carolina's fast eroding coast affect us right here in Charlotte? Well, experts say it's in our wallets. Hippensteel says it's state and federal tax dollars that could help build up our city instead of trying to fix something Mother Nature will eventually beat up on again.
Those beach replenishment or beach nourishment projects cost tens of millions of dollars in some cases. Where are you getting the sand from? Where are you getting quality sand from? We're running out of sand. More and more, they're going to ancient sand dunes to mine the material. Very, very expensive. Who pays for that? If it's the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, then that's coming out of federal money. How does it affect us in Charlotte? We end up at some point paying to replenish beaches that very few people use if they're private. We may not even have access to if they're private. So why are we paying for those beaches if this erosion wouldn't have been a problem if someone wouldn't have built a house there?
And now with the tropical